No indigenous Fulani in Yoruba land. Afenifere warns Miyetti Allah Breeder Cattle Association. Hello, my wonderful people. You'll be shocked what is going on. Miyetti Allah are taking a new steps, and the new step is, because the southern governors have started what we call a ban on full on open cattle grazing, and most of them have to migrate back to the north. And guess what they are saying? And that is why northern governors have said no in and out of cattle in the north. They don't want it. States like Kaduna, Niger, um, Castina, and which other states? They said no, we don't want this. We don't want in and out of cattle movements. In fact, they've banned cattle sales in the markets and some other places so that they can have peace. So life can go on peacefully for the people. So Miyetti Allah is arguing that they are indigenous Miyetti Allah Fulani herdsmen in Yoruba land. This is the state Fulanization agenda and the same Ruga through the back door. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Thank you. No indigenous Fulani in Yoruba land. Afenifere warns Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria. Afenifere has warned the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria. They've been warned on Sunday by the Afenifere renowned group that there was no Fulani settlement in the whole of the southwest of Nigeria, which matched the descriptionary definition of indigenous people. The indigenous demolition was deliberately misrepresented by Yoruba indigenous population. During a live TV interview, Miyetti Allah Breeder Association Secretary General Usman Baba was cited saying we have indigenous Fulanis in Ondo and most states in the south who have been raised in those states who are here today. So we won't know where to send them to and where to send them back to. This has become their home. But in a response to the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association, Afenifere said in a statement that the Secretary of Publicity of the Miyetti Allah is misleading them. There is no Fulani settlement in any part of the southwestern region in Nigeria. There is no Fulani man or woman that can possess an ancestral history of the community as the life of their family. On the other hand, none of the Fulani family first settlement settled in Yoruba land and indigenous people of Yoruba have a history of migration. We don't. It is the Fulani who have constantly been migrating. The deliberate use of words that confirm a status on these Fulani people, as we continue to see, is unconstitutional. This is a threat to national security. They want to stay in the south at all costs. They are not welcome. If you want to stay, you can come, stay, and go, but not come and take over our lands. There is no indigenous Fulani in our very own land. They are migrating people. They migrate to the northern states from place to place, but nowhere in the southern region. Nigeria indigenous people of the south have been in the south for donkey years. And so they should go and look for where they've been indigenous people, definitely not the southwest of Nigeria. So Afenifere has sent a strong message to them. You are not from the south. And if you're thinking that, you are misrepresenting yourself. And whatever you guys are thinking, you are just doing yourself. We are not accepting all your gimmicks, trying to say that you are from the southern region of the country, blah 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 blah. So this is what is going on. It says no, you are being misrepresented and it's a misinformation. There is none of you that is from the southern region, or you migrated to the southern region, or anything like that. You migrated here, and that is it. You are not from this place. We are not accepting you as somebody who is from this region. You have just come, and when you finish, you should go back home. What they are insinuating is that they cannot go back home. They've been in the southern region for far too long. They were born here. This is what one of their secretaries said recently. He said, what will happen to the indigenous Fulanis in the country? What will happen to them? So this is what Mighty Afenifere is replying. He said, "Well, they are not from they are not from the south. We don't know where they are from. They've been migrating, and they've been migrating from place to place. They are not here, and they were not born here. And we must tell ourselves the truth. You see what's happening when Buhari came. He has already promised them that he will give them place. They should not worry. They will definitely, in fact, they will possess all of Nigeria. Before you know it, they are everywhere, and they don't go to school. Population density. Before you know it, one woman give birth to 12 children. One man marries his wife. Before you know it, they are from a community. Before you know it, they are competing for local government chairman. Before you know it, they tell you that they have a local government. Before you know it, and they come with the spray of violence and what have you. And it ought not to be so. Because in those days, Fulanis are such a peaceful, loving set of people. On a more serious note, growing up in my, primary school, we used to dress like the Fulanis. When we are depicting tribes in Nigeria, we dress like when we want to dress like the Hausa, the Fulani dressing is what comes to mind. The white and the other colors that comes with it, the dress showing a bit of the tummy, the men putting a bit of stick on their neck and depicting that they are cow-rearing set of people and what have you. So you see, this were time where people want to be associated with the tribe. But what happened? Along came a down time when their brother came on board and told them it's violence, we draw blood. And look at the resultant effects. Buhari has even made the Fulanis enemies of Nigerians. Honestly speaking, he has made Nigerians and Fulanis to become enemies. And I don't think many people really pay attention to this, but this is what Buhari has done for them. He has even made them now enemies of Nigerians. Nigerians see them as enemies. They are not paying attention to these things. Instead of them to use this opportunity, there is so many vast land. Do you know that the Dubai we all go to for holiday here and there? Do you know it was once a dry place? It was vision that brought Dubai to what it is today. Some people said, you know what? We're going to make this place so much so that the Americans, the British, they will come here for holiday. And guess what? They did it today. Almost everybody goes to Dubai for holiday. They feel so comfortable. Although not predominantly a Christian nation, people go there and they feel even safer than coming to Nigeria. What is the resultant effect? What is the difference? Vision. So why not create some part of the north that is vast land and empower the people, make it another state? So the Fulani have a state. Rather, you want to displace people. It doesn't work like that. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.